All right, we're looking at how to combine like terms. So if we got a big equation like this, we're going to learn how to combine the like terms in this equation. So when combining like terms, you first got to figure out what like terms are. Well, like terms are any term that has the same variable. So the key there again, any term with the same variable. And make a note that if there's numbers with no variable, they're going to be like terms with other non-variable numbers. So if you have like 2 and 7, those are like terms if there's no variable. So let's take that original equation and we're just going to go first. Let's find all the x's in that equation. So we got 4, positive 4x. That's a y, nope. That's a z, nope. No, that's just a number. There's another x, so we got negative 2x. Y, z, number. All right, so we're done with the x's. So we have 2x terms. And now we're going to cancel the ones out that we found. And now we're going to move on to y. And so y we're going to put in red. So we got a plus 7y. And now we got 5z, that's not a y. Negative 14, not a y. There's another y, plus 3y. Then we got negative 8z, that's not a y. Not a y. All right, so we're done. Let's cross out the 2 y's that we used. Move on to z, which we'll define in green. So we got plus 5z, minus 14, minus 8z. There's another z. And then plus 5 is not z, so we're done there. Cross out the z's that we used. And now we only have 2 numbers left. So we have, those are our numbers with no variable. So we're going to put those in blue. So we got negative 14 and positive 5. So now we have everything nice and organized and we can just go ahead. Again, first let's cancel out those numbers. Just make sure we went through the whole equation and we didn't miss anything. You don't have to do it like that, but it just helps to keep it organized so you know you see you got 8 terms there and we got 8 terms below, just to make sure you're not accidentally making a mistake. So now that we have it set up like this, we're just going to go through and add all the terms. So let's start with x. So we got 4x minus 2x. That's just going to be 4 minus 2, which is 2x. Positive 7y plus a 3y. That's a positive 10y. Positive 5z minus 8z. That's going to be a negative 3z. And then negative 14 plus 5 is going to be a negative 9. So now we have all the terms set up and they're simplified. So that's what the simplified equation looks like when you combine the like terms. So what we're going to do is one more thing where we're going to plug in the values of variables into the equation and solve it. So that means if we're given the x is 3, y is negative 2, and z is 5, what is the value of that equation right there? So first, again, what you're going to do is you're going to group all the like terms like we just did. So get the x's with the x's, the y's with the y's, z's with z's, and the numbers with the numbers. And then you're just going to simplify. And again, we'll go through quick. So we got 2x plus 10y minus 3z minus 9. And now we're just going to plug in our variables up top into those variables below. So we got x is 3, so we got 2 times 3 for x. Y is negative 2, so we got plus 10 times a negative 2. Z is 5, so we got minus 3 times 5. And then you don't plug anything into the numbers, it just stays as a minus 9. So now you go ahead and just solve that. So you got 2 times 3 is 6. 10 plus times a negative 2 is negative 20. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And then minus 9 stays minus 9. And now you just go through and add all these together. So you got 6 minus 20, minus 15, minus 9. And so when you do that, that's going to give you a negative 38. So with those terms up top and those values, this equation will give you a negative 38. So that's how you simplify and solve for like terms.